Hey, good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Sorry for the delay. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? How are you? Um, I do apologize for the delay. We was having some technical difficulties only because I um I was just having some problems with my computer. So delayed here. So just work with me, people. Work with me. The computer, of course, wanted to update as I was trying to get on, and I had to wait until it finished. So just give me a couple of hot minutes so I can get it broadcasting on my Facebook page. Now, you're probably wondering, why isn't it going directly to my Facebook page? Because I really want you guys to follow me on YouTube. That's where I need you guys to be. YouTube City, baby. I need you to be on YouTube. So follow me there, subscribe to my page, all the good stuff that you need to do. Um, that's what I'm looking for. I need fellowship on my YouTube page. So just give me a moment. I'm just doing some things. Just doing some things. So just let me do some things, and then everything will be rocking and rolling. Um, I'm actually also doing a little surprise. Let's see, title. Uh, let's see. Uh, this is actually going to be my first night doing the extra special. Um, so I need to let those know. Uh, okay, I thought it was saying I might be having some. Oh, come on. Why isn't it pasting? Do it one more time. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to bring this down because I can't type with it up there and it wouldn't let me paste. So just give me a few moments, people. This is my refresh, restart, work it out kind of thing. And so I just need you guys to work with me. Um, and don't give up on your girl. Just let me get this stuff rolling for you, you know? So yeah. I'm gonna have this together soon, y'all. This thing is not working at all. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's all I could put in there. Okay, add title. All right, just give me a moment to get it back in position, y'all. That looks good. All right. Okay. I am live. So, yes, I am live. I am live on Facebook. And for the first time, I'm live on Instagram. I may not be doing this all the time when it comes to Instagram, but we'll see how it works. So, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. This is Let's Just Talk with Kim. Of course, I am Kim. And I am refreshing, restarting my Facebook Live. Well, it's actually YouTube. YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. And hopefully I get some engagement. Hopefully you guys come on in, let me know where you at, who you are by posting. I hope my screen looks fuzzy for YouTube, so I really hope that it isn't fuzzy for y'all. I might have to start going to my phone. But again, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Kim, and this is Let's Just Talk with Kim. And tonight's episode, in honor of Martin Luther King, I wanted to talk about hopes, dreams, and goals. Hopes, dreams, and goals. And given that we are starting a new year, we want to talk about our hopes, dreams, and goals. We need to set a standard for our year. This is 2022. I know we've had some rocky times, honey. Like COVID came in and was like, tag, you're it. So we have all kinds of situations. The first year was, oh my God, so rough for everyone. So it took us off our point. I don't like this hair like poking out. It took us off our point, but we're back in business and we're doing what we need to do. We've gotten used to this now. You should be used to this. You know what I'm saying? You should be used to the social distancing. You should be used to wearing your mask. I do recommend y'all get either the N95 or the KN95 mask. Don't be doing those cloth masks. Don't. And I'm going to talk later on about COVID. I'm gonna bring one of my licensed clinical professionals, MDs, on the line to talk about COVID, where we are now, the vaccines, and all of that. So we're used to this. And like I told y'all last week, when I gave y'all my little blurb that I was coming back, I told you guys that I even got hit with COVID. You know, COVID hit my family a couple of times, but it also hit me personally. Like my mother and father, they had COVID the first 6 months of the whole situation, and now I had it. And honey, it got a kick to it, especially if you have you have underlying conditions. I have asthma, so it was really hard for me to breathe. People were so concerned, was like, go to the ER cam, go get yourself checked out. But I was like, no, we're gonna work this out because I working at a hospital. I kind of know the whole thing, and for me personally, I was able to manage it with my inhaler, with another thing I have to take in the morning and at night. I also had my nebulizer. So I was doing what I needed to do. And I was regularly checking my post op. So I had my little watch. This is, I can't even think of what it's called, but it's not a Fitbit. It's one of those other watches. I actually wanted a Apple Watch, but that's coming soon. Um, but this one, really, to be honest, it does everything. It checks my heart rate. It checks my my oxygen level, it checks my temperature, So those are the three things that you need to like follow up on why if you have COVID. You need to definitely check your oxygen level. You need to check your heart rate, making sure it's not too high, not too low, checking your temperature. Because if you start developing a fever, you definitely want to hey, you definitely want to make sure that you stay on top of that. So I was doing everything that I could to, get myself better. It took 3 weeks for me to really recover, but I'm doing much better. I have some other little things, you know what they say, COVID sometimes starts up other things. So I'm getting those things checked out. And I'll probably even talk about that in upcoming um, episode as well. But tonight, I wanted to talk about our hopes, our dreams, and our goals. And I hope that everyone has hoped for something, something more than what you have now. You should not want every year to start the same way it started the year before. You need to get back, you need to have some type of idea of what it is that you're called to do, what it is that you want to do. Me being a Christian, I seek out God to say, where is it that you want me to be? What is it that you want me to do? I kind of know for the most part, but what else, how am I supposed to make this work? So I had a talk with God, and one of my girlfriends, she does a vision board every year to she does a one word board actually. You focus, it's the Bible app, the U app, it has a little quick study on the importance of identifying one word. So my one word is refresh. Refresh, which is so appropriate because, as y'all know, I started this journey last year. Like, I'm a year in, and I only got through, I did a couple of mornings just get myself ready to talk on camera. So I did a couple of little vlogs on a workout and things like that. And then I did my first episode. And it was on forgiveness, and it was so successful. So if you haven't checked it out, please go to my YouTube, check it out. I mean, people were truly blessed and really got encouraged to forgive. So check that out. And I had a whole lineup of what I wanted to do for the rest of the year, but my hopes were kind of dampered only because life situations. And I mentioned this before with my oldest brother Rick. He was diagnosed with cancer in March 24th. We went in because he wasn't feeling good. We thought he had some muscle issues. I normally helped manage his care. So he was like, "Sis, you want to go with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." So I helped him schedule the appointment, and then I went in with him. And lo and behold, we found out some things that he didn't share with me, which is that one, my brother initially had not prostate cancer. He had pancreatic cancer. Um, 7 years ago now. 7 years ago, he was diagnosed, and it was something because how God did that thing. Because, that's a silent killer. A lot of times you don't find out you have pancreatic cancer until it's way too late. That's one of the high ranking non-recoverable cancers. We found that out because he was we're involved in a hit and run. Someone hit him, and it was a motor vehicle versus a pedestrian. He was crossing the street. So that's how he went in the hospital, had to have surgery on his leg, came out. They put him on medication that made him constipated and all these issues he was having from it. He went to his primary care physician. His eyes was yellowing, and that always says something's going on with your liver. So his primary care physician was like, go to the ER quick. Go to the ER. So when he went to the ER, they did what they do, and that's do a whole bunch of scans, do a whole bunch of blood tests and labs. All this stuff was going on. So what happened was that he ended up being notified that he had um, prostate cancer. Not prostate. Why I keep saying that? I'll tell you later why I keep saying that. But he had pancreatic cancer. They caught it early, and he went through a Whipple. If you don't know what it is, look it up. But it's where they remove your gallbladder, part of your pancreas, part of your liver. Like they take a whole bunch out. So they wrap around where the cancer is, and they remove everything to ensure that they have gotten the cancer completely. Now, with my brother's case, he had cancer on his aorta. So we always knew that it was a chance for his cancer to come back faster than most people, but it didn't. He lived for 6 years before his cancer returned, and that was last year. Um, Unfortunately for us, his cancer came back with a vengeance. So my brother ended up, before we ever even got established, it was bad news after bad news after bad news after bad news. My brother wanted to live, so we were doing every it's okay, sugar pie. My niecey Pooh telling me she was late on YouTube. But so he what happened? So, nothing worked. What everything he wanted came true. He wanted to see his son, my nephew Kyle, who was able to come up with the help of amazing physicians that was willing to do whatever it took to get him to get off of work so he can come up here, writing letters, everything, to help him get off because he had just got his job. Then the next thing he wanted to do was not pass on my birthday. My birthday was April 19th. So he So he was happy. Like, I remember him calling me on my birthday, and he was like, "Hey, sis," he was like, "Yeah, the nurse helped me call you," because at this point he was getting weak. He was like, the nurse called, but I was telling her, I said, "What date is it?" And she was like, "The 19th," and I was like, "I gotta call my sis. I gotta call my sis. It's her birthday." I always call her on her birthday, which is true. That's one thing my brother was known for. He always called everyone on his on special days. You always would get that phone call from my brother Rick. So he called me and he was like, "You coming up?" I couldn't come up. Why? Because my son got COVID, and before he knew he had COVID, me and him was together. So I couldn't go up because I had to stay away from him until my test results came back that I was negative. So it took about 2 days, 3 days, I think, then for it to come back. Now it comes back a lot sooner. I think it's only if you get in the PCR, it comes back in 24 hours for the most part. I hear that the labs are really running behind with all the new variants and stuff, so it takes a lot longer now. But I was able to come up after that, but he was so excited because he didn't think he was going to be here for my birthday. He didn't think he was going to make it for for his son to get up here. So those two things was granted to him. Then the next thing is when they told us there was nothing more they can do. Um, he wanted to come home and he wanted to see his family. So when he got home, unfortunately, everyone couldn't come by, but my aunts came by, a few of my cousins came by. So everyone who could came by. Um, but what I did was set up a Zoom. So everyone who couldn't come by, like my son couldn't come by because he had COVID, him and his fiance, Imani. So they couldn't come by. My niece was working, so she couldn't come by at that time, but she ended up coming by. But so we did the Zoom. This way, everyone who could get into the Zoom was able to see him. So it was awesome. So that guy, and he wanted to be home. Like his biggest thing, I want to go home. He never wanted to be in the hospital anyway. So every time he had to go in the hospital through this short period, he was like, I want to go home, sis. They won't let me out of here. And like he was always telling people, I'm gonna call my advocate because that's what I do. And I was his advocate. I'm calling my advocate. My advocate is gonna come up here and straighten all this out. So and it was so funny because every time yeah, he was going through a lot. So he wasn't the nicest when you frustrated him. So he was like always pissed off. So when he was like acting a crazy fool, yes, he was acting a crazy fool with the staff. I would always walk in, and at the time he was like, "There she is. That's my advocate. There you go, sis. Sis, talk to them. Handle this." I did everything, and I would try to tell them, like, don't talk to him. I know you got to talk to him, but don't talk to him. Don't talk to him unless I'm here because he's more relaxed when I'm here. If you talk to him without me, he's going to be like, "Grr," and he was. So it was so funny. So what he did was, so when I would be there, I would calm him down. I would calm the situation down, and then everything would be lovely. But he wanted to get out. Like one time, I remember him calling me like, "Sis, they playing games with me." So it was just always so. But he finally came home and he was with his family. And sadly, but also gratefully, because he was in tremendous pain, he was struggling. He went home to be with the Lord on April 26th, a week after my birthday. He was home for 5 days. He passed away the morning of April 26th, which was a Monday. It was sad, but it was relief because he was in so much pain. As much as I miss my brother, as much as I have moments that, I'm like, dang, I miss my brother, man. I want my brother. I've gone through just moments where things would pop in my mind and I'll just be like, I want my brother. I need my brother. But God had other plans and it was time for him to go home. His work on this side of heaven was done. And, it hurts, but I'm happy. I'm happy that, it's over. It's over for him. He don't have to do this struggle anymore. So he was through a lot. Like my brother went through a lot in his little life. How was my brother? My brother had just turned 50. Yeah, I was glad you seen him too, Sharita. Because she was struggling trying to get there because of her job. So my niecey Pooh made it, and she actually, whew, her and my cousin Mark was lifesavers. Let me tell y'all, I ain't no home care aide. I don't do home care. I'm not good at home care. That's not what I do. And now it's confirmed because it was me and my papa. We was the ones responsible for turning him, changing him, giving him his meds, everything. And let me tell you, turning him was not an easy feat. And at one point, he was in so much pain before he was not able to talk. I was like, dude, I bet you want to be in that hospital now. And he was like, yeah, yeah, send me back. Because me and my dad was torturing him. my niecey Pooh and my cousin Mark came over, and this is what they did. Well, Mark did it, but Sharita still does. Sharita came in and she was her and Mark was like, shoom, 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 shoom. I was like, oh, y'all stay? And they stayed the whole day. It was just such a relief. Like he was in no pain. And it would happen like this. They would turn him, change the sheets, everything was like bloop, bloop. But us, me and my dad, we sweating bullets. He gets stuck. But they was just like moving him. So I was like so happy. And then they left again. And it was just us. And it's funny because even when my brother was unable to talk, he would say something then. He would be I know y'all think I shouldn't be laughing, but it was funny. We are a laughing family. And trust me, my brother will even though me and my dad was laughing because we was like, we're sorry, we're sorry. I know my brother was laughing inside because that's who we are. We are a laughing family. We laugh at everything. I want to wave at someone real quick. Um, so it was just so funny. It was so funny. But after that, no, it was just a rough year last year. Um, it was rough for my family. It was rough for everyone. Um, then, oof, it was my nephew. My nephew was murdered, and it was rough, y'all. My nephew, whoo, Lord, today, Hakeem. And we have two Hakeems in our family. We say Big Hakeem and Little Hakeem. So my nephew was Little Hakeem. My cousin is Hakeem, Big Hakeem. And so he was murdered. He was murdered on June 25th, right, Sharita? I believe it was June 25th. That was a Friday. It was the worst day, another worst day, because you can't compare either. So it was a very difficult day for my entire family, and we were mourning again. And the crazy thing was, when that happened, we actually was preparing to celebrate my brother's birthday. So it was like more sadness. Yeah, June 25th. That's what I thought, Nisi Poo. So, oh Lord, that was hard. Yeah, he was way too young, way too young. 27. Um, shouldn't have happened. Um, but it did. And the crazy thing is, he was exactly half the age of my brother, right? That's wild, right? Very wild. And almost to the day of my brother's passing, almost to the day. So it was like, wow, you know, it was rough. My sister, Robin, my brother, Barry, it was just crazy. And it also was crazy that, it was always Ricky, Barry, and Kim. And it was always Sharita, Barry, and Hakeem. And one of the each of the pies, three peas in a pie, was now missing. And it sucked. So it was really hard for me to say the least. As soon as thought I was ready to come back to the podcast, then my nephew died. And then there was so many things that happened. A very close friend of the family after that, um, her daughter, Kim's daughter, Dominique, and her grandson tragically passed So it was just like, wow, we were getting hit so much that we could barely see straight. It was just one thing at another. Oh, don't cry, Nisi. I love you, baby. But it was just like one thing at another, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do my podcast, y'all. Come on now. I had hope and dream for this day to come, and now it was like bloom, bloom, bloom. Yeah. Like, ain't can't nobody. That was difficult. Difficult. So I couldn't keep the podcast going. And then after that, it just the holidays was rough. Everything was rough. I had to take some time out. It was just like too much to be dealing with. And I had to just take a step back. But I'm back again. Here I am. You know, I said it before and I'll say it again. It ain't a comeback. I've been here. I've been doing things other places. So I'm just getting in the groove and doing what I feel I'm led to do, and that's to do a talk show. I'm gonna have guests. I thought I was going to have a guest tonight, but we had our signals crossed, so she's going to be here next week, which is cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna have other people coming on. My girls, my them Detroit chicks gonna be stopping by. A few other people that I already talked about is gonna be stopping by because my dream is this to be a platform that will educate, that people will talk about life experiences like I'm doing now, have fun, laugh, joke, maybe cry, but maybe praise God because He is truly been good to me. So He deserves all my praise, all my worship, everything. So that's what I my dream is. And my goal, got to have a goal. You can't just be dreaming. You know what I'm saying? You can't just dream. You got to put things into action. And that's where your goal comes in. You got to write it down and make it plain. You got to have a plan. I'm working on a plan. You know, I gotta work a little harder, but it's coming along. It's coming along. God is really good and it's doing some stuff. So I do have a plan coming up to make this thing go. And part of it was, hearing from God, like, should I do this? And God gave me the word refresh. So that's what I'm doing. I'm refreshing my podcast. I'm coming back. I'm doing it and what I need to do, and I'm going to be talking about it. And, everyone should have hopes, dreams, and goals. You need to know that it's more than what you are right now. There's more to come. There is bigger, there's better. All we got to do is just do it. We have to, um, sorry, y'all. We have to do it and make it happen. And that's what I am doing. I'm just going to make it happen. And tonight, I kind of switched it up. I went live on YouTube. Thanks, Sharita, because I need you here. I need everybody on my YouTube page. I need you to like, comment, follow me on my social medias. I need you to subscribe to my page so that I can hit my goals. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing 100 episodes. My plan is to do one every Monday, God willing. But I'm looking at 100 episodes. I'm not going to stop. I'm gonna keep rocking. I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep pushing. I also want to do a few things on TikTok. The TikTok. I'm gonna be TikToking. I'm going to do some reels on Instagram just to, pull publicity, do some PR so I can get more followers. And the goal is always to get that, to just to increase and, go hard, go big, or go home. That's what I'm trying to do. Go hard, go big, or go home. Right. Last year too, Camille. I know it was something else. Camille's mom, my nephew's mom. He's married to my niece Pusharita. His mom passed last year too. That's another thing that happened last year. So we was just Kim, his mom, Kimberly. It was rough. So, somebody said to me, you shut the whole podcast down just because um your brother died. No, I didn't. I shut the podcast put it on hold, first of all. Didn't shut a thing down. I put it on hold. And I put it on hold not just because my brother passed, because my brother passed and my nephew passed. Then actually it was my brother passed, Miss Kim passed, my nephew passed. Um, it was just so much. Like, and then Kim's daughter suddenly passed towards the end of the year. Like every time we thought we was bringing our head up above water, some big wave would take us under. So, but now I'm back and I'm going to be here and I'm going to act like I've been here for years and I'm gonna just going to do it, whether you like me or you don't, because it ain't about you no way. If you don't like me, you know what to do. Unfollow. You ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta like it, girl. I'm okay. I'm likable. I got enough people. I don't need you. Know that. Believe that. But I do need some of you. I do need some of you. But those who are with me will be with me, or those who not won't. And guess what? I don't wake up worrying about those who don't. I wake up worrying about what it is God wants for me, and I also wake up knowing that I have a purpose and I'm going to do this. So I want to be an encouragement. I want to be I want to give some comic relief. I want to just have fun. So when you're doing your thing, that's what you need to be. You need to have both things rocking. You need all things rocking, really. You need to be having fun. You need to live, love, and laugh. That's my new tag. Live, love, and laugh. And do what it is you want to do out here. Don't be waiting for other folk. Just do it. Don't worry about you think somebody care that you don't what? Don't be worrying about people. Don't put that much attention on people. You know what I'm saying? You want to do what you got to do and not worry about stupidity. How about that? How about that? Because what we need to do is encourage one another and not pull each other down. What we need to do is support one another, give positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? And keep that negative energy somewhere else. All I got is good vibes. Y'all, if you didn't see my little promo, it's good vibes. That's all I want. I don't need nothing else. And that's what I suggest you focus on, good vibes. I got two cameras. That's why I keep looking up and down. What work with me? Let me see. Wave to somebody. Um, just good vibes. Good vibes. Do it. Do it. Don't stop. Because that's what I'm gonna do. So when you making out your plan, you making out your goals, you doing it, don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone delay what you want to do. You keep working at it. It may not be like this may not be what it should be right now, but it will be. Trust and believe. The more I do it, the better it's going to get. Ain't nobody coming out the box rocking at 100. You might go viral with this or that, but you're not going to be rocking straight out the box. You're going to have some slips, some slides. You're going to have some ups, some downs. You're going to have highs and lows, but you got to keep pressing. You can't stop anything from blocking your press. You got to keep the press going forward. You got to make sure that your press is right for you and nobody else. So that's what it's all about. When you look at what once you hope about it, you need to write it down. Once you start dreaming about it, you need to make your plan. Once you got your plan, you need to have a goal. So my first goal is 100 shows. My first goal is not to stop. And I told you I had while I kept saying prostate cancer. I'm gonna be doing some vlogs with my dad. My dad now has prostate cancer, and I've spoken to him. So he's okay with me sharing. He's okay with doing a few vlogs of his journey. So we're gonna be video capturing his journey through prostate cancer. Bless the Lord. He does need treatment, but he's favorable. He is favorable. A lot of people want to look at numbers. But the doctors was like, "Mm-mm, we don't want to focus on favorable. We don't want to focus on numbers. Numbers mean nothing. We just want to focus because it's um, what is it? It's favorable or high risk. I forget the breakdown, but I'll talk about that more when I had my dad on there. He could have been high risk, but he's not. He could have been no treatment. He's treatable. It could have been a lot of things there. Hey nephew, what's up? What's up? My nephew Kyle just popped in. What's up? He's on IG, y'all. So I'm doing both. Got my niece on YouTube and my nephew now on IG. But yeah, so I'm gonna vlog his journey. He'll probably, I might have him on here one Monday to talk about, how he's feeling, how's the process. But I also want it to be encouraging so that people know they can survive. We already learned something, prostate cancer. I mean, nobody wants to hear the big C. Nobody wants to hear cancer. However, prostate, you can't hear. You serious? Why can't you hear me? You know what? Can you hear me now? You kidding me? You can't hear me on the live. Tell me if you can hear me now, Cal. That's why people been jumping in, jumping out. Ain't that a blip? All right. I don't know what to do. Oh, I know what to do. Let me try something. First of all, so it doesn't happen again. Let me see. Dang it. I've been on here all this time. You mean tell me people can't hear me? Oh well. Won't be saving this. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I am on YouTube. Sugar snaps. It's not connecting. All right, let me take this off. Mic standard, mic, whatever that means. Okay, can you hear me now? I'm gonna have to shut it off. Oh well. All right, let me come out. Oops. Oh well. See me on YouTube. Share. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway, Sharita, text your boy. Tell him to come over to YouTube. I tried, it didn't work. I tried to do both, and here it is. Fail major. Took a L. I tell you, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes things go right, sometimes things don't. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Dang it. Why didn't other people tell me? Jesus. Thank God my fam got on there. Other people just jumped in, jumped out because they couldn't hear me. What kind of foolishness? Yeah, that explains it. But I might try to take some snippets of this. I gotta get my hair done. I want to twist again. Sharita, checks Kyle and Camille and the kids. Let them know where I'm at because that didn't work out. I tried. Oh well. Don't know why it didn't work. I'll figure it out next time. But anyway, but maybe it won't be a next time because I need to just do it here because that's where the money is eventually. So if I have my dad on here, and stop laughing. Um, and hopefully he will be able to share his story, um, really just encourage people who going through. He's 75 and I'm sure it's going to be difficult. His journey starts on January 31st. And thank you. I like my hair, but I don't know. It just gets on my nerves. It's too much. I guess because I've been in twist so long, um, I need to go back. This whole loose hair stuff, I can't. It's too much work. And it gets all over the place. Like, don't stay in place. Ugh. But back to my daddy. So yeah, he's gonna come. He's gonna share his story. We're gonna share his process. We're gonna let him know. What's going on, the world know what's going on. Because, I really wanted to do that with my with my brother, and it was on my heart, but he was going through so much that I couldn't. It was just so much so quickly that I couldn't get it. I didn't have an opportunity to just say, bro, let's make a video of your journey this time. Not thinking that it was going to go the way it went, but I really thought we had time, and we ended up not having time. But yeah, I really want to take this opportunity to video my dad's process, and so we can encourage people. With my brother, it would have been very cool um, to have that as a memory. But with my dad, we are 100%, the doctors are 100% confident that he will be okay. And prostate cancer actually moves very slowly. So, it's not as aggressive as prostate cancer. I mean, pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer is very aggressive. Most people get pancreatic cancer and they be like, wow. Oh man. So like the life expectancy with most, if you're treatable, is about 2 to 3 years. My brother made it 6 years because God is good. 6 years we were blessed with him being on this earth, and 6 years that we wouldn't change. 6 years that I wish we were closer in communication, not closer in relationship because we were very close. So much so, I was the person, always the person. I'm the person with my brother too. I'm the person with a lot of people in my family, but my immediate family. But I would have liked. I did if I'd known it was going to happen like it did. I probably would have been more go forward in doing it. Like he wanted me to take pictures, which I have pictures of like his final days and stuff. And with iPhones, as most people know, except for you, I don't know how you on Android people work it, but you get to have live. So some of my little pictures, I can press it and I can hear my brother's voice. Um, Not always was he in the best condition, but you know what you gonna do. But I had my moments. It was a pleasure caring for him. And with my dad, I'll be just managing things and prayerfully, they don't expect him to get really sick through the radiation treatment. But it will be a struggle because he is older. So, being older does have other factors, but we're believing by faith he's going to be a trooper because he's a trooper with everything else. Because if you don't know, now you know. My dad does everything at 75. He is legally blind. He goes out almost every day. Um, Lately, because of his back pain, he's been needing support. But before, everybody would be like, "I seen your dad. I seen your dad." I get urgent calls like, "I see your dad. He's on his scooter. It look like he going up 309. No, he going to the market. Like he can't see. Yeah, he's fine." It would be so funny. My friend Sean seen him one time. He was like, "I'm going back around." He had to go out 309. He was like, "As soon as I get to an exit, I'm going back. I gotta make sure Pops is okay." So but my dad, he does everything. He does not let his disability hold him back. He's up and doing what he needs to do, and he never allows the disability to control him. He controls the disability, and he does what he has to do. Nowadays, he be driving us crazy. Yeah, me and Barry Jr. had a talk, and we're gonna have a family meeting. Jones kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we sure are. We need some participation. Yes, we do. Like Sharita, you're gonna be on shopping duty. Once he starts treatment, you'll be the shopper for him. Um, I gotta figure out what my son gonna do and what Kyle's gonna do. But everybody, I know. They're gonna come and spend some time when they off. Play games, do whatever. Yeah. Um, do little errands too. That's what they're going to do. They're going to do the errands because Barry's going to be on transportation to and from treatments. We're going to need someone to do the fish runs. Oh, don't do that to us. Are you crazy? Mm-mm. Y'all getting some of this. Listen, y'all getting some of this. Y'all get ready to get pulled in. And Sharita, you go shopping all the time. So you the shopper. So yes, you're on shopping duty. Um, and then Kyle and them, they're going to rotate the fish runs and helping with the fish tank. That's yeah. Yeah. hmm Everybody need to take their cup and drink up. Take it to the head and do your part. But yeah, so it'll be interesting, and hopefully my dad will be feeling well and he'll be able to share with you guys. He used to be on Girlfriends Pray. A lot of y'all know I'm the executive director for a global ministry for women, called Girlfriends Pray, and he used to come on Girlfriends Pray, on Final Fridays to share. So everybody love my pops. So we'll definitely that we'll definitely be having him on for some encouragement. So I'm excited about that. So look, I am pushing. See, I got a gift for gab. Look, y'all can give me something and I'll run it. This is my space. I can talk, I can laugh. I can't wait till my guests get lined up because then it's interactive. I still want to do the good and grown dating online. I want to do relationship talk. I want to do What else I want to do? I'm probably going to have just some interesting conversations with some interesting people, just sharing our perception. Um, and not We're not professionals in no way, but I will have some professionals. I should say I'm not a professional. I don't have no degree in nothing. I just picked up some stuff from some friends, and I'm gonna bring them friends on so they can professionally tell you this, that, and the other, and make sure that you're well informed, not by me, but the facts by those who know the facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's about it. So look forward to seeing me. Join me. Like I said, please, please, please go to my YouTube page, subscribe, like, comment. That's what boosts my visibility. Also, please make sure you follow me on Instagram. Let's just talk with Kim. I'm actually going to change my name at on TikTok to Let's Just Talk to Kim with Kim, as well as I think you can definitely find me. I have a page on Facebook, Let's Just Talk with Kim. So everywhere you go, you'll know it's just Let's Just Talk with Kim, boo. Let's just talk with Kim. I may give IG one more try to see if it works. Um, but I can't promise you because you see how it went tonight. I was yipping and yapping and they couldn't hear me. So, couple talks, yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have young people talks. Sure enough. Don't put Pop Up out here. Pop Up is ready. He wants to go. He said tonight, do you want me to come down? You want me to help? You need me to help. So he ready. He want to do it. So don't be saying don't put him out here. He ready. He likes this kind of stuff. So, but yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all likes, make sure y'all comment. You do all the things that you need to do to help your girl. And, we'll definitely keep going. And like I said, my goal is to hit 100 episodes. I hope that it will work. I know it will. I dreamed of doing this, and here I am, and my goal has been set. So I'm looking forward to continuing on and doing what I do. I went a little over into the 8 o'clock, but I had technical difficulties. Like, how the heck does my computer update when I ain't asked it to? Like, you messing my thing up. Don't be updating on Mondays. Not no Monday night. But anyway. Yeah, you and Reedy. Yep, I'm gonna have y'all on. I want to do a young adult night, so that'll be all of the kids. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Cause y'all know I'm young. I'm the young adult. So I'm gonna have my young adults on to do what they do. You know, to encourage your girl. Cause I'm young. You see this? You see this? You see it? You see it? Listen. What? Look, and this ain't even dialed up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, don't make me come out with the beat face. I'm just in my COVID mode. Listen, I got beautiful skin. I just do my eyebrows, put some eyeliner on, and little glossy gloss, and I think I'm gorgeous. If you don't think I'm gorgeous, ain't nobody asked you, cause I think I'm gorgeous. That's what the family do. We know we gorgeous. Listen. So, but you want your girl beat. She know how to beat her face. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have the girls on. I'm gonna have the guys on. I'm gonna do what do. I'm gonna have all kinds of perceptions. I want this thing to be what it could be. I want it to go where it needs to go and do what it's going to do. And I'm all here for it. We're going to do this. We're going to do this to the fullest. If you're going to do it right. So you see, I already got my little logo down here, I already letting you know who I am. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm keep trucking. I'm gonna do it. It's just what it's gonna be. Hey, listen. Yeah, Beauty and the Bronze, Broody and the Brains. I mean, you know it, girl. You know it. Listen, I can mess up some words. I try my best, but sometimes the tongue don't work with me. It works against me. But anyway, I'm about to hit my hour. So listen, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you like. And go ahead, like everything that I have up. Don't be bashful. Just like it all. You know what I'm saying? Don't be bashful. I seen my number go up a little bit since last week, so you get your girl growing. She growing. It's baby steps before you start that toddler thing. Then once you get to that toddler thing, you being that young kid, you that teenager. Next thing you know, you a young adult and you doing your stuff. Listen, I'm in that road. You know, it's one step at a time. So let's go. See ya. Bye.